Hi everybody, I'm just going to briefly go over kind of some of the details for tomorrow's workout, specifically Cindy. If people are already ready for Nate, have them go through the same sequence just to warm up their shoulders, their legs and everything. And like I said, if they're doing Nate, then they're already pretty much well established and advanced. So our main focus is going to be coaching people who will be doing Cindy because they obviously need a little more attention, okay? We're going to be going over kind of like the pull-up warm-up. So we're going to do 10 scat pull-ups, 1 to 3 strict pull-ups, and then 3 regular pull-ups, okay? So I'll show you guys the sequence now. So go and film me from behind, just so you can see it. So 10 scat pull-ups, we're just gonna work on just retracting the scat back and down, just so that they can feel the activation, all right? Like if they don't have this, guys, they can do this with their feet on a box, and then just put the emphasis on the shoulders and try not to have them use too much of their lower body, okay? So it looks like this. Most people should be able to do it. So full hang for the pull-up bar, and we're just gonna work on activating the scat. After they perform 10 of those, they're gonna do 1 to 3 strict pull-ups, just depending on their ability. If they don't have strict pull-ups, then have someone assist them and just kind of have them and help them over the bar, okay? So it looks like this. And after that, have them do those 3 kipping pull-ups at the end just to have them prepped, okay? And then that's it. Save the rest of it for the workout, okay? Next, we're gonna go over the push-up. Just briefly go over the push-up so it looks like this. We're gonna establish 2 things first, and it's really simple, but we really wanna make sure we have a high center on the push-ups. I know that push-ups can be hard because people tend to slinky, and we really wanna avoid that at all costs. I know it's gonna be hard for this workout because the push-ups are the hardest part of Cindy, but we wanna really establish what the standard is in the first place before the workout even starts. So it looks like this. What we're gonna establish first is really simple. It's just the bottom position, okay? Elbows tucked, chest on the ground. If you can, have their knees off the ground. So if you guys can see my knees, they're off the ground, right here. Knees on the ground, that's relaxed, okay? So if you can, establish them with the knees off the ground, elbows tucked in, chin neutral, okay? So that's the bottom position. Then go over the top, right here, tight belly, body completely planked, spine neutral, okay? Feet off the ground. After that's established, have them do 5 push-ups. By going over the top and the bottom position, they know it's chest to deck, they know that the knees shouldn't be on the ground, and they know that there should be full lockout every time on the push-up. So establish the bottom position first, then the top, then have them perform 5 perfect push-ups. We're gonna go over mods right now. So the first mod for the push-ups is something I like to see us incorporating more. The knee push-up is really good, but I like to use that as a last resort. So if people are pretty close to really good push-ups, but they can't quite knock out a lot of push-ups for Cindy, have them do push-ups off a box, so they can go thumbs on top of the box. Remember, you want the same width of the hands, thumbs right here, just so they don't slide forward, so have them thumbs down. Same standard, plank out, tight belly, touch the chest of the box, and then extend out, okay? Underneath the rig would be a good spot to do it too, just so you guys don't have to move some stuff around. Okay, off the box. You guys can also have them do off a 20-inch box, or you guys can have them do it off the benches over there, just depending on their ability level and what you guys have access to. If their rig's really taken up, you might want to have them do push-ups off the bench, okay? And then lastly is the knee push-up. So we guys all know this one, really simple. All right, so now the knee push-up, guys, just a quick review, you guys know this one, but make sure that the pivot point is at the knees and not at the hip, okay? So have them plank out. Remember, the pivot point's at the knee, knees off the ground, chest to ground, lock it out, okay? A lot of times we've seen this is people back here like this, and they're doing this, okay? That's something we want to avoid. The pivot point should be right here at the knee, leaning forward. It's all arms, all right? So no hips in that, all right? We're gonna go over the air squat next. This is something you guys can do in the warm-up itself if you choose to do so. It's not actually written in there, but you guys can establish in the warm-up just to save some time. But again, very similar to the push-up. Establish a proper bottom position first, and then the extended position of the hips, and then have them perform 5 air squats. So it'll look like this. So go over their setup. So stance, feet about shoulder width, weight in the heels, eyes straight ahead, tight belly. That's the setup, right? After that, hips back and down. Establish that. Hips back and down. Squeeze the knees out at the bottom. Eyes straight ahead, okay? Establish the bottom position, really make sure they feel it, hip crease below the knee, have them feel this, and then have them feel the top position, okay? Hips extended, okay? This is really easy to cheat in Cindy because we see a lot of this. Right? Don't accept that. Okay, perfect air squats every time, no matter what. So hip crease below the knee, standing at the top, okay? Then have them perform 5 perfect air squats slowly, just so they can feel that range of motion. Okay, and that's all I got for you guys. Let me know if you have any questions.